Ridley Scott says bullshit to Denzel Washington's gay kiss controversy. Denzel Washington's claim of a same-sex kiss in Gladiator II sparked buzz, but now director Ridley Scott and Washington himself deny it happened. Washington initially told this to Gay.
I actually kissed a man in the film, but they took it. They cut it. I think they got chicken.
I was going to ask because I just heard about the Paul and Pedro forehead kiss that apparently got cut from the movie.
I'm not sure about that one, but yeah, I kissed the guy full on the lips, and I guess they weren't ready for that yet.
Oh man! Well,
I killed him about 5 minutes later, but
I mean, it's Gladiator.
It's Gladiator.
Check out the full interview at Gaiety. However, he downplayed the scene at the Los Angeles premiere, saying, quote, "They're making more of it than it was. I kissed him on his hands, and I gave him a peck, and I killed him," end quote. Scott, too, firmly refuted the claim, calling it bullshit. The movie stars Paul Mescal, Pedro Pascal, and Washington in Gladiator II, which will hit theaters on November 22nd. And, you know, this is just one of the most weirdest, bizarre stories. He first said in that video, you know, I kissed him on the lips. Now it's on the hand, and he's killing him, and it's very complicated. Yeah. But to be honest, this movie...
we got the receipts now.
Like viewers heard me yesterday say this movie, it's 20 years after the first one. I can't stand it. Now there's a new controversy where they cut a Palestinian actress from the movie, and there's a whole swirl about that. So whatever you think on that, it's just like, this movie seems to have more drama about about the premiere and the movie than the actual drama of the show.
Well, I already had an issue with Gladiator II coming out 20 years after the first one because I forgot what I did last week, so now I have to go back and watch that damn movie again, right? You know, how are you going to do that 20 years? But then, two, I got pissed off because you come out on the same weekend as Wicked. You don't do that shit. You don't do that shit. Now, three, I had no idea, excuse me, I had no idea Denzel was even in the movie until this drama came up, right? So this seems like a great way for him to be relevant, to be completely honest, right? Because he's like, I kissed him full on the lips. Yeah, they must have been too chicken and they took it out. Look at me. I'm an ally. Look at me. I like gay people, right? And all of a sudden, oh, I never kissed him. I kissed his hand and I killed him.
So, Faye, what's your prediction? Who makes more money this weekend?
Wicked.
Wicked.
Yeah. Wicked.
Not entirely
sounds like
we'll talk Monday. That's rough. Listen, I'm watching Wicked tomorrow. I'm watching Gladiator Saturday. I'm watching both of them, okay? So
I think it's...
I love Pedro Pascal. I have to go.
Both ways.
I think it's going to split the audience. The Disney adults and the girls and the gays are going to go for Wicked. And then you have the masked gays who want the beefcakes on screen. They're going to go, and the straight guys are going to go for Gladiator.
But I know plenty of people that are going to both. So, I mean, that's why it's really going to be interesting to see how this plays out, you know, next week.
Done it like Barbenheimer and had it dual bill, you know?
I'll take your word for it. But as viewers know, I always say, instead of seeing this movie, just watch more Spartacus. There was full frontal in that Roman story. So.
Well, I do want to say something about Denzel Washington, because Denzel Washington is kind of one of the spokespeople involuntarily for PragerU. Whenever they're trying to run a conservative story and they say, you know, actors should shut up and do whatever their job is, they will put up Denzel Washington as the pinnacle of what a man is. And they put him with quotes, like if they want to know what's going on with the police, they're like, Denzel Washington, who played a police character in one of these movies, said this, you know? So I cannot wait next week to post that video in the PragerU.
Oh my God, I can't wait. You've got to let me know.
You're a braver man than me. I would never go to those places.
Wow. Or don't go alone.
Somebody has to. Somebody has to.
And thank you, Trini, for doing so.